And you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free.
The fragrance called gratitude. Every one of us, we need to use a fragrance this morning. For men, they need to use a cologne. For women, they need to use a perfume. We all need to spray something this morning called gratitude. Now, why do I say that? Gratitude generates a fragrance before God that carries the presence of God. Now, on the contrary, ingratitude creates an odor that repels the presence of God. God is sensitive to sacrifices. Now, if you say, oh, what is he talking about? God can smell? Oh yes, God can smell. You don't need to go there. Go to Genesis 8 verse 21, Isaiah 3 verse 24, Philippians 4 verse 18. It shows to us that God smells. Sacrifices is what God can smell. Let's read Psalm 107 verse 21 to 22. It says, oh, that men will give thanks to the Lord for his goodness and for his wonderful works to the children of men. Verse 22. Let them sacrifice the sacrifices of thanksgiving and declare his works with rejoicing. When you are a man or a woman that is constantly grateful to God, it creates a sacrifice before God. It creates a fragrance that carries the presence of God. Why is it important for us to be grateful at all times? There are angels all around us. Now, some of these angels, they come to deliver our miracles to us. These angels that come around to deliver your miracle, don't forget that these angels are coming from the presence of God. These angels do not know ingratitude. So when you complain, when you are not grateful, you reject those angels. You drive those angels away. God wants us to be grateful at all times. There's a man in the scriptures that I found that was a grateful man. His name was Joseph. Very quickly, let's go to Genesis 39 verse 2 to 5. I'll read very quickly. The Lord was with Joseph, and he was a successful man, and he was in the house of his master, the Egyptian. And his master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord made all he did to prosper in his hand. So Joseph found favor in his sight and served him. Then he made him overseer over his house, and all that he had, he put under his authority. Verse 5. So it was from the time that he had made him overseer over his house and all that he had, that the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. And the blessing of the Lord was on all that he had in the house and in the field. Now, this is Joseph that was sold into slavery. If there was anybody that should be complaining at that time, it was Joseph. But the presence of the Lord was with Joseph. I know that one of the reasons why the presence of the Lord was with Joseph was Joseph was so grateful to God regardless of his circumstances. Is there something that you are believing God for, that you have waited? You see all that the Lord has done from January to up until this point. The Lord is telling us today that what you are missing is gratitude. No matter where you are right now, no matter what you are believing God right now, everybody has a reason to thank God. Forget about your worries. Forget about what you have not received. Thank God for what he has done. The devil is trying to tempt you to want to use your mouth against you. He says, for Jerusalem has stumbled and Judah is falling because of their tongue. You will not fall because of your tongue. Be careful in the month of December. Don't use your tongue to negate what you have been believing God for. Don't cancel your miracle with your mouth. Every one of us, we need to ask God for forgiveness. Let's ask him for him to forgive us for not thanking him enough. Gratitude should be a lifestyle. Gratitude should be a fragrance that will spray all around every morning, because it carries the presence of God. I want you to begin to thank him for everything that he has done for you in 2023.
God bless you today.